Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to our weekly training, our weekly travel training. My name is Marcy, and this evening is going to be a little different, guys. If you guys are new, if you're a new travel agent and you are on our training, our webinar for the first time, I would highly recommend that you go to, I'm so sorry, I would highly recommend that you go to youtube.com, and you will be able to pull the beginning, the first set of training that we did, starting from the beginning, showing you when you first log in what you should be doing, and all the things that we highly recommend that you do. I definitely recommend that you go to youtube.com and then go to OTM Travel Services and subscribe so that you can get the updates of whenever I upload the new training video, you'll be able to get it there. So I definitely recommend that you go, and the information is right below there on the screen if you guys can see it. But this training this week is going to be a little different. I'm going to be hands-on and interactive, but I just wanted to I wanted to pretty much talk about marketing and gathering our customers and clients, and then what we do with them, and then I'll go into interacting. So this is going to be pretty short, okay? The first thing I want to bring to your attention, guys, is the marketing and sales tools that we have access to in our back office, okay? And every single week, we get an email, and this is what our email looks like. It has one of these in it, and what we have to do is click on the link. As you can see, we can click on One Source, and when you go to One Source, you go to the marketing promotions, sales and marketing, and you go to marketing and limited time offer. Then once you're in there, you go into limited time offer, and you'll be able to pull up the current, and this is on One Source for Princess and Cunard. Any promotions that they have for the season, you'll be able to pull it up, and you'll also be able to customize it here and send it out to your clients, okay? So this is a great sales tool. It doesn't cost anything, guys. I highly recommend that you go in there and you utilize it, okay? Very important that you do that, because this is how we increase our clientele. This is how we increase our income. Here's another one from Royal Caribbean. They send these to us all the time, guys. All you have to do is go in there. They're PDF writable. You just go in there and you enter the information in there and send it to your clients. Post it on social media. Also, when we're in VAX, what I want to bring to your attention, when you're starting to book a package for your client, the first thing that you should do is check out what supplier has a sale or a promotion. And since we're talking about promos and marketing, I think that it's highly appropriate that we go into, when you log into VAX, go to the supplier tab and then go to FunJet, or go to the specific supplier that you would like to go to. And then once you go there, let's pick FunJet, for example. Then you go to Deals and Promo, click on Deals and Promo. The drop-down box promotions will come up. You want to click on that. And when you click on that, you'll see a whole slew of promotions. You can scroll down forever and find your property, find your island, and see the promotion and the promotions dates that are appropriate for your clients. And this is what you do before you create the package. That way you're finding your clients the best deal. And one of the reasons why I say go into FunJet is because, like they explained to us in when we were last week in Orlando, what he said was that VAX is like the mall, and FunJet and Southwest Vacations and American Airlines, they're all the different stores in the mall. So when we go to VAX, we're just going to the mall. But when you go into the stores, like when we went into Suppliers and select FunJet, then you're going into that store. Now you're going to be accessible to all the sales and promotions that that particular store has. So that's pretty much what we're doing here. And you do the same thing with promo deals, promo codes. And if there are promo codes, they'll reveal themselves here. And you see there's an all-in-one sale right now going on. So you definitely want to check that out before you book, and make sure you use that promo code when you're booking, because if you're not aware of the promo code, you're not going to be able to enter it in that promo code area when you're putting in your information, your criteria for search. Then that's where you'll put that. So it's very important that you guys check that out, okay? So what I want to talk to you guys about now is about taking your travel business to the next level. So just because we are home-based, it doesn't mean we always have to be at home. What we can do is also try to get out. Go to IKEA. For stay-at-home moms, There's free daycare there. You can go hang out there. A lot of people coming and going. Wear little buttons and pins so that people can know who you are, what you do as a conversation piece. Starbucks, even McDonald's has free Wi-Fi. So, you can spend some time there, people interacting and socializing with people, meeting people, okay? So we have to think outside of the box. As independent travel agents, we have to think outside of the box. Most likely we have to erase the box or just throw it. Get rid of the box completely because we have to be unique. So what we have to do is use our skills, our knowledge, and our network to build our business. What we do is we identify the gap, and then we use our skills to fill that gap. So, for instance, you would want to do a survey. Like, for instance, let's say you go to IKEA or Starbucks or to the mall, and you're maybe having a party with friends over, and you just want to do a quick survey to find out what is it that they would like to see different or improved from a travel agent. The services that a travel agent can provide. What is it that they would want to see improve or better from a travel agent? Ask and find out. And once you find that out, then you fill that gap. You find out what that is, and you fill that gap, okay? Because no one is going to come knocking on our doors and asking for a travel agent. So we have to definitely tap in. So if you don't have any friends and you don't have any clients and you don't have this and that, then go right back to your free IKEA, go to those places and find clients, establish yourself, let them know that you're a new travel agent and you're definitely trying to build your clientele. People are happy to support small businesses. Trust me, in this day and age, people are more eager to support small businesses than to go to the big companies, okay? So use your free office space, like I said up here, so that you can definitely build your clientele. What you have to do also is find your niche. So, like, let's say you're anchoring down. I'm not saying to stick in one aspect of travel because travel is so large and so great. You want to be experienced in all aspects of travel. But you want to, in order to build a clientele initially, you want to kind of try to concentrate on a niche. Try to find a niche and learn it. And in the process of learning it, whether it's destination travel or special clubs like Harley Davidson and the Star Wars clubs, they're serious about their trips. Autism club, girls trips or sororities. You guys just find your niche, and what you do is add your skills to your niche. So let's say that you're a nail technician or you're a fashion designer. When you create a fashion or you create a nail type, a nail design, you definitely want to incorporate it with, when you're going out, you want to make sure that you make it creative so that it becomes a conversation piece. You go out and speak with someone, you have a travel agent rock pin, or you have a yacht or airplanes or whatever it is on your nails or your design, your scarf or whatever it is travel related. It's definitely a conversation piece for you. Someone is going to say, oh, you must be a travel agent or you must be in the travel industry. And that's a segue into your travel business and let them know that you're definitely, be humble, guys. We provide a service. And we have to be happy and kind and generous and caring and loving, all those things. Last week, I had a list of things that travel agents, why you should use a travel agent. You can go to that recording and check that out. But that's, those are the things that people expect from us. So we have to conduct ourselves and we have to tap into our skills and apply it to our travel business. So and grow our network, okay? So once you add your skills to it, that will help you build more clientele. Then you also can get into a members-only club. Like one of the travel agents last week also said that she's the only travel agent in the club that she's in. So she makes sure that when she joins a club, there are no other members in the club that's in her profession. And that's a great way to definitely dominate a group or dominate an area because you'll be the only travel agent in that area. So that's a great way to expand your clientele, okay? Customer relationship. So once you went out and you met all these great people and you attract them to you with your skills and your designs and your charm, then you have to achieve a one-on-one marketing, okay? How do you do that? have to discover the benefits of a CRM. I was talking to a couple of travel agents, 2 travel agents this week about a CRM, and they're like, what is a CRM? It's a customer relationship management, and there's one actually in IntelliTravel as well. So you think of it as a loyalty app on your phone, okay? Why do companies give us loyalty? How does it benefit you? It benefits you because once you go and you keep shopping with this particular company, then you start accumulating points, and then you end up getting free things. On their end, what they're doing is they're actually tracking all of your sales and tracking your activity. And then when it's time for you to something free, it's going to be something that you've bought before, or you may add to because they've been paying attention to your activity. So that's what, similar to a loyalty app, that's the purpose of a CRM, is to achieve one-on-one marketing. So what it does is it pinpoints each of your clients' profiles, okay? So once you enter all the information for your client, the basic information for your client, and the more information that you enter into the CRM for your clients, it will gather it, and what it'll do is it'll also divide and segment to target your sales and marketing efforts. Okay, it'll also allow you to customize sales, services, and marketing for the client's benefit, which is going to be beneficial for you. You don't have to do it. The CRM will do it for you guys. So it's definitely important that you take some time to understand what a CRM is and use it. Okay, it's a comprehensive business philosophy that's based on interacting with your clients in a way that delivers value to the customers and increases your probability, okay? It helps you to gather, store data, and track, segment your clients. Loyalty is huge. It's a huge byproduct of utilizing the CRM, which it really is, because the more you use it, it's fitting for your client's lifestyle, the right lifestyle for a vacation package, okay? So whether it be a land or a cruise, you'll earn loyalty and move to like a silver platter business, which means that people will jump and beg and really want to do business with you because of the level of service quality the quality of service that you're providing to them. You'll definitely stand out with your uniqueness and your skills, and then you incorporate all of that into a CRM. It'll really help you take your business to the next level. The CRM merges your people skills with technology. So the more you use it, is the more it benefits you, and it works 24/7. So even when you're sleeping or you're on vacation or you're not working, it's working for you, which is a great thing because you definitely want to keep, information out there so that people can know that you are in business. It organizes and manages all your customer and suppliers info in one place. So when you go to one particular client, all the information is there, what supplier you've used in the past to book their trips, or what their preferences are. It tracks all the communication all in one place, which is great for you, especially new starting out in the business, okay? What type of information do you want to capture? You want to capture your client's travel history, demographic and psychographics, which means their behavior and their aspirations. You want to travel, it's going to capture their travel budget range. I'm sorry, I missed a T there. Budget range. Travel companion info, including children's names and ages, birthdays, anniversary dates, and special occasions. Now, this is where those successful travel agents, this is why when they send birthday cards and anniversary cards to their clients, they're successful because those are the little things that they do, guys. They pay attention to their clients and special occasions and names of their children, so that they can relate to their children and the customer feels comfortable with them because, oh my gosh, she remembered their names, and she remembered my granddaughter's name, and she remembered their birthdays. Oh my God, I'm going to use her. I'm going to send everyone to her. This is how it happens, okay? Preferences of airline bookings, loyalty club level numbers. It keeps all of that, all the likes and dislikes of your clients, their passport data information, hobbies and interests, their bucket list, desperation, and destinations and experiences. So it keeps all this information of your clients, so you don't have to run around in books and have notes and even the customer information form that we use. That helps you to gather information to enter it into the CRM so that you can generate. And this is an example. This is an example of a CRM in our back office in IntelliTravel, where it provides you, as you can see, the name, email, address, notes, any notes, and the activity log of the client. And it's really tiny here, but if you go into yours and just put, like, the first one that I did was mine, and I put it in there and I tracked myself to see the results of it and how it functions. So you can play around with it with yourself and send emails to yourself and create all the little campaigns that they have back there, the newsletters, them to yourself and see how it works so that you can see what your clients will receive when you're ready to send them information, okay? Another piece of customer management is in Ensemble, and we're going to go into it right after this. But Ensemble also have target marketing where you can send information out to your clients, and I feel like right now is the time for us to do that because I told you guys this is really short. Right now is the time to do this because we have summer and we have spring coming, and you want to make sure that let me do some Q&A before I get into Ensemble. Guys, any questions so far? I know I really went through that really fast, but you know, I wanted to get that in really quick before I move over into the hands-on interactive. So no questions? Cool beans. Let's get back to the training. Okay, so this is Ensemble, like I just showed you. And once you're logged into Ensemble, you go into IntelliTravel, you click on Get Started Today and access Ensemble once you're logged into IntelliTravel, and then it's going to bring you out to this page right here. And then you go to Marketing, and you go to Target Marketing. Once you go there, you can go to Target Mail right here. It says View. And then you can scroll down. You can, of course, naturally read it, guys. Read it. I've already read it. Then you want to kind of scroll down. I would say kind of go towards March, April, May, June, because you want to give people time to actually pay down. You don't want to be strategic about it. You want to give them some time to pay down. That's why now is a really good time for you to send these things out to people. Amway, Waterways, I always get confused, even when I was at their booth speaking to them at CLIA. They have a great one. Here it is. Once you click on it, this is what it generally populates, and of course you can put your information there, but this is a mail out that you can send to your clients, and so they'll have enough information to take a look at Waterways and definitely plan a trip using them. Great tools they have there. But this is how you would definitely go in there to get their target mail. They also have customizable emails, which I think is great. The eCruise newsletters, and you know they have. So it's, you know, this is what you do, guys. Take some time to go in there, and I'm just here to expose you to what you have already, and so that you can put it to really good use. Okay. I went through that presentation really quick. I'm proud of myself. I had some other things in there that I wanted to discuss with you guys, but I didn't want to use too much time because I really don't have much time this evening, and I have to keep it really short. So any questions you guys have, I can actually, tonight is a night that I can actually walk through, answer them, and all of that. I try to kind of get the presentation thing out of the way so that I can focus more on answering your questions and, you know, helping you guys out more. So this is where I was talking about, and that was Ensemble. So you go in there and take a look at that. So this is what we do when we get into, once we log into VAX. Most of us usually pretty much end up right here. This is where we come and we just put our information in. And this is basically where I train. I always say you can go into any one of these right here, which is, you know, same thing. But what I'm saying is that when you're looking for promos and deals, you want to go to the supplier. You want to go directly to them and click on them. We went to FunJet before in the presentation. Now we can click on Southwest, and you can see any promos and deals and stuff that they have. I'm going to go through a package. I'm going to go through booking a package really quick. For some of you, I know you guys are online and you were having some trouble this week, so I will help you guys out. So these will be all the different, let me get rid of this. These will be all the different promotions that they have so far for Southwest, and as you can see, these are the book by dates, so you have to book it by the 22nd of January and the 25th of January, and it goes on for 23 pages. So you can take some time, and as you can see, all the different destinations are there, and the title of the promotions are also there. You can also use the filter and filter it if you don't have much time. Okay? So let's go to build the vacation package. Whoa, wait a minute here. Somebody said something. The information is not showing. Are you serious? So you guys have just been looking at the screen? Oh my, oh my, oh my. Okay, we'll be going over all of it. I apologize, guys. The screen is gray. No, I can't see anything. I can't see anything. I can't see anything. Okay, so what I said before the screen became gray was that if you log into your IntelliTravel back office, you can go here, click Start Today, and access Ensemble, and then you go into Ensemble. Once you go into Ensemble, then you're able to click on the marketing section. Let me make sure that you guys can see me. You guys can see. So this is where we are in Ensemble. So you go to marketing, and then you go to Target Mail. Once you go to Target Mail, then you can click on the View for Target Mail here. And then you can scroll down. Like I said, I read this already, but you guys would want to definitely read it and have a better understanding of it. And then you can I usually go based on the different dates. And like I would do some spring break or summer. So let's go. Like I said before, there's Waterway there, which I think is pretty cool. When you click on it, no, that's not it. When you click on it, let's click on Oceania. You click on Mail, and it will populate the piece that you can send to your clients. And this is Oceania. I think this is a great cruise for foodies. If you have a foodies, remember I was talking about finding a niche and having groups. When we do groups, guys, it's awesome. Like I mentioned last week in training, groups really help with generating more clients, repeat clients, because once you have a group for the first time, then each member of that group will come back to you on their own outside of the group, and then they'll bring their friends, maybe the ones that didn't go on that last trip with them, and so they really help you to expand. So, but when, like I said, foodies, they have a really great cruise for foodies. This is a great one. But this is just an example of what Ensemble will provide for you to send to your clients. And then you can put your information in there, I guess, back there, and send it to them. Great. You guys can see. Awesome sauce. Thank you for letting me know, guys. Appreciate it. And I apologize again for that. Moving too fast. Moving too fast. Okay. So going back to VAX, like I said, when we all log into VAX for the very first time, we usually come to this screen right here, right? And we usually just kind of enter our information, and we select our suppliers wherever, right? But what I was saying earlier when you guys were looking at the gray screen was it's more appropriate, and like I showed in the presentation, it's better, it's like a mall. This is the mall, and these are all the stores, so we would have to go into the stores. I went into FunJet early in the presentation, and then we can go into Southwest Vacations to see what deals they have there. And then, of course, you want to scroll down. Oh, it's taking its time. Pardon me. Right, and then you want to definitely go into the promotions right here. And like I said earlier, you can filter them. You can put in, cut your search short by using the filter, or you can just keep scrolling, but you'll see the destination. Of course, the supplier is Southwest. You'll see the destination, and you'll see the title of the promo, and you'll see the book by date, so that you can know if these dates are going to apply to your customer's preference. Okay, so that's kind of how you do that there. And then let's go in. Like I said, I'll go ahead and do a package for you guys. I hope the travel agent is on there. So let's do Vegas, because that seems to be one that people are having issues with, and I'm not sure why. Vegas to me is a lot of fun to book. I like using FunJet, and I like using American Airlines, because I find that, you know, again, with me, it's not always about the commissions for me. Yesterday, I booked a trip to Africa that was really huge, really expensive on Delta, and they contacted me, and I was actually saved them a lot of money, and I didn't charge them a commission. And I did it because the last time they booked with me, I got like a $300 commission from them for air only. So this time it was compliments of me, and I just wanted to show them that I'm going to go to work for you and do the best I can and be the best travel agent I can be for you. So let's do Vegas, okay? Now, with Vegas, guys, you'll find that a lot of times the transportation may not be tied in, and we're going to use FunJet, and then let's go to flight and hotel package, okay? We always use Atlanta because we're in Atlanta. Well, I am. Okay, and we're going to go to LAS. And let's say we go somewhere in June. Oh, it's so hot then. It's really hot in June, Vegas. Excuse me, I have this little crack in my voice, and I can't see. And so earlier, like I showed you guys in the presentation, if there was a promo for Vegas, then you would definitely put it in right here, okay, before you hit search. And then you want to hit search. So just because you're not able to add transportation when you're entering the criteria doesn't mean that you can't add transportation. And I'll show you guys a few things, because I had a couple of travel agents this week were a bit confused when I was trying to walk them through it on the phone. And I thought it's best to kind of just do it in the training so that you guys can literally see and understand. Because I'm a hands-on. I like to see things to really understand, to better have a better, for it to stick, you know. Okay, so as you can see, they've already selected my flights for me. So if you don't want those flights, you can always click on the outbound tab right here. And of course, naturally, if you change the outbound, guys, it's going to change the return flight. Always know that, okay? So if your clients don't want that time and they want to come in a little earlier, just click on outbound and you go in there and you change that. So right now, let's try to select a hotel. Let's go with MGM Grand, since that one came up. There's a 20% savings here, and this is the West Wing. You can click on the West Wing, and you can select and see if there are any other types of rooms, and of course they are. You have Run of the House, and you have Grand King, Grand Queen, Staywell Queen, Executive Queen, Tower, Spa, Suite. So you can select for your clients there. There are also images there that you guys can select from. A lot of people didn't know you can do these simple things, so I just wanted to. Okay, so let's select this one. I can't seem to get the volume of my phone turned down, and everyone seems to want to text me at this very moment. And so, okay, so now here we go. We just found, pardon me, guys. We just, excuse me. So they opened it up to allow us to select a better flight. But we're going to go ahead and select what we have already, because our customers, our clients didn't complain about it, so let's just let it be, okay? Okie dokie. And we're going to select the return, coming back to Atlanta. It's moving so slow, right? So now we have the package. This is the package. We just did the air. We just did the hotel. So then now they're like, listen, we want to do some things here. We want to be picked up from the airport, and then we want to go do a show. We want to do a helicopter ride. We want to do all these things. So this is where you click, guys, in features right here. Features, you click on features. You click on, if they want a rental car, you can click on rental car. But if they don't want a rental car, click on features, and it will collapse it. It's collapsing. It's just going a little slow, guys. Here we go. So now it has collapsed it, and now my computer wants to run away. Okay, let's just arrow down. So now you have, you can do ground transportation. You can go to the categories over here to the left. You can click on ground transportation, and that will bring up at least 4 options for you. If they would like sightseeing tours, you can do those. If they would like meals, you can do those as well. And shows, you can do those as well. Check those. If they want some nightlife also, you can definitely check that, and then you'll have those options will populate. So then there's Vegas nights 25% off, and all the different trips right here. And I always recommend it, if you're going to schedule it for your clients, guys, never schedule it on the first day. Give them that day to relax and rest. Even if they came in the morning, let them get acclimated with their surroundings, their environment, and then the next day, then they have enough time to relax, and then the next day they can plan their trips, okay? Don't overwhelm them. Then always give them a day before they leave to kind of recoup a little bit. If you plan a trip for them, plan it early in the morning so that they can go back to their hotel and kind of wind down to never miss their flight and never call and complain to you, okay? So then you select it, and once you select the date there, then you will have to select how many people are going to be going on it, and then you have to add it to the cart, else it wouldn't just add itself. You have to add it, okay? Sometimes we forget and think, oh, I thought I added it. No, you didn't. And then once we do that, we'll select the transportation and move on, because we don't want to leave them stuck at the airport. And what you can do is once you've finished selecting the trips and the nightlife stuff and the shows and all of that, you can just leave the ground transportation. And that is the only one that'll be right there. And then now here you go, ground transportation, $15 per person, which is standard. That's what it is. You add it to the cart. And all these features, by the way, guys, the more you add features is the more you increase your commissions. I should have showed you commissions when it was just air and hotel, and then your commissions after. But you can also go in there and do that as well and see it. If they wanted a limo, you can select that there as well. As you can see, all of those are there. Okay, and then you can also, Vegas is not an all-inclusive vacation location, guys. You have to select meal and dining. You have to sell these. I highly recommend you sell them, because there's no hotel that's all-inclusive. And when your clients get there, they will want to order stuff, and they will want to order room service and all this stuff. So you might as well go ahead and sell this and get some commissions on it. So they can get a Las Vegas VIP Dine for Less card, which I think is great. And then, of course, the Hard Rock Cafe, Las Vegas, they have their acoustic menu there that you can sell to your clients. And then there's a blackout dining in the dark in Las Vegas, which is great. You can definitely sell that. Read up on it and sell it to your clients. Tell them what it is. They don't know. We're the professionals. They're depending on us for travel information. Did you know that you can da-da-da-da-da? That's what they want. They want us to tell us. And the more we read and understand it, the more we'll be able to sell it for them, okay? So then your commissions, you click on Booking Administration, and that will tell you what your commissions is, $96 for that, for your commissions. And if you wanted to increase your commissions, you can just go right here and add $20, hit enter, and it'll take it up to $114. Set commissions. You never ever want to check this line right here, display as a line item. You never want to do that ever, okay? And once you hit close, it will apply to the total. As you can see, it's $1632.02 right now, but it'll change to $1652.02. Okay? Uh-oh. So that's pretty much the package right there. If you guys have any questions, I'm going to open the lines right now so that you guys we can chat a little bit. Oh, I have questions. Can you show how to send multiple sales emails to? Absolutely, Sonia. You're awesome. That's actually what I wanted to do, and thank you so much for reminding me. So I did that last week, so I don't mind doing it again this week. So you want to send a sales itinerary email. So let's say that I don't want MGM Grand Marcia. I want something else. I want something fancy and bougie. Okay, no problem. So you go here. They're fine with their air. They're fine with the features. They're fine with transportation. They just don't like the hotel. So just click on hotel. And then once hotel comes up, you want to click on create sales email right here to the right. Create sales email. Now, once you do that, what happens is it opens up a little checkbox right here for each property. And you can just check on that to include it into the email, okay? So they want to be bougie. So let's hit them with the Cosmo and the Aria, Venetian and the Palazzo, baby. Hit them hard. Why not? And you can do up to six hotels, okay? Wynn is another one, very nice. I've stayed there before. Badara is nice too. Let's do, oh, Ilara, I stayed there. Is that Ilara? Yeah, I did. Oh, very nice. Okay, so once you've selected those, then you want to hit preview sales email, okay? And once you hit preview sales email, it will generate it, populate it. And then, of course, you always want to put your email. You always want to send it to yourself. And then you want to change the subject to vacation options. Ooh. Moving a little, my fingers are moving faster than my brains. And then you can customize it here as well. I customize it in my Gmail usually. Hi, Joy. Thank you for your interest in something. They're also I also added, oh, their features. It's already said it there, so I don't have to do that. It already says it's hotel features and cars for your trip. So then once you preview it and you scroll down here, you will see that the flights are there. The passenger flights that you booked earlier are there. And then the properties, of course, this is the check-in and check-out dates, and the properties that we selected are all here. And this is the total, okay? Any price that may be displayed in this email are for new bookings made this date and are listed for the total party unless otherwise indicated, okay? Prices including air, are not retroactive and are subjected to change without notice. So the prices are included, the air and the hotel, so that's the package right there. These are the prices with air if they ask, okay? And then, of course, you hit preview and hit email and send it off to yourself and then forward it on to your clients. And that way you can keep track of it, and when they hit reply, it comes right back to you as opposed to going to that email that says no reply at vaxagent.com. So any questions? I see a question. I like questions, guys. I wish you guys would talk, though. Great. I hope I answered your questions. I hope your questions were answered with this. Let me see if there's anything else that I wanted to mention to you guys about this. I like this feature tool because, like when you're doing international, I love international packages. And when you're doing international packages like London, I booked a package to the Carnival in London last year, and it was great. They wanted to do a ride from London to Paris, and it was awesome. So, and that feature down there that I showed you that I selected all the stuff for the package, that was actually where I went to use it. So it's a great tool to use. Okay, so then you can save. You can also save this package. You can save it right there, or you can scroll all the way down to the bottom and hit save to the left over here, which is why, I don't know why I always do that, but I always do that. And then you name it Vegas Itinerary options. What was that date that we chose? Maybe it was April. I don't know. 2018. And then you hit save. And then you can go back and retrieve it every, you'll be there for 3 weeks. Itinerary was saved. And then where you go, how do I get this back? Oh my gosh, where'd I go? Right here. Retrieve reservation. I'm not going to go into it because it's slow. It takes forever. Oh, I thought it went in. Yeah. So let's open up the lines for questions. I see questions. Questions, guys? I know you guys have questions. You have to have questions. Hello there. Hi, Sonia. Oh, sorry, I unmuted you. I didn't mean to do that. My fingers are moving really fast today, guys. Hi, Sonia. You're live. You have a question? You didn't mean to go into the Q&A? Okay, so I've had a lot of people ask me if I'm having trouble with Skybird, so let's go. I booked in Skybird. I just told you guys that. I booked in Skybird yesterday, so let's see. Let's see live and direct. I'm not sure. I didn't go in today because I didn't book in there today. Air. Skybird. Where you guys want to go? Give me an itinerary. What do you want to book? Come on, lines are open. Let's go. We have it up. Let's go. You're having problems. Okay, someone give me an itinerary. Give me an itinerary. The Q&A is open. Get in there and talk to me. Come on, guys. Give me an itinerary, and I'll be happy to pull up a booking. Like I said, I just booked there yesterday, and I had no problems. So let me tell you what I did yesterday. Let's see if it works. Monrovia, Liberia. I love international travel. And it was actually for today. They traveled to tomorrow, actually. They're traveling. They're going for the inaugural. Let's do Dubai. Okay, give me an itinerary. Okay, let's do Dubai. Well, I just did Monrovia. Hold up. And one passenger. This was a really expensive trip on Delta, guys. I had Delta pulled up. I pulled them up in there. And you know what? You're right. This is what was happening today when I pulled up. I did pull up Skybird this morning because I had one more person that wanted to join that person that's traveling tomorrow. And this is what happened. You're absolutely correct, guys. I think they're having issues. Did you guys try calling them? Why are you guys not talking to me? I feel lonely out here. Come on. Don't get me to whining, guys. Come on, guys. You guys are so quiet. I feel like a cuckoo bird just talking, and you guys are texting me, but I would rather you interact live. They couldn't help you? Come on, Sonia, talk to me. Let's hear you. The lines are open. Come on. You're live. Hello?
Hi. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hi.
Hi, this is Adrienne.
Hi, Adrienne. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. Welcome, Adrienne.
Thank you. Thank you. So I went into GoGo today to try to find some information on booking a trip to South Africa. I'm totally confused on how to do that. Can I book a group trip on my own, or do I have to call?
Well, when it comes to a group, when we're online, we can only book up to a certain amount, and the platform that we're on will tell us that. Okay, let's go to GoGo. You're the bold one, girl. That's right. I've been begging you guys to come on and Q&A, like, come on, I'm out here alone, all by myself. So once you go into GoGo, you can actually get to worldwide travel, which is where you'll have to go for Africa, worldwide traveler. So you want to go in there. And then this is what I would do. If you can't seem to book the entire trip on here, then what you do is you create one package for double occupancy for one person, and then send that in an email saying, this is the itinerary that I would like for 10 people or for 20 people or for 500 people. But then they'll have that itinerary. They'll have the flight number, they'll have the property, and then they'll have whatever activities it is that you have that you created in a package. Just like you saw what I did in the VAX, you do the same exact thing, and then you send it in an email to the groups department and let them know that you would like to have a package identical to this one created for 40 people at standard double occupancy, or 15 people at triple and 10 people at standard double. So that's how you would break it down to the groups department so that they can give you the quote the way you want it.
Okay, so this is the interesting thing. There will be people coming from different parts. There will be people coming from Phoenix, from Los Angeles, from New Orleans, from Houston, all to go to South Africa.
Right. So what you do is you get a hotel-only contract where it's only the hotel. And then what you do, this is what we do, girl, with family reunions, with weddings, with birthdays, they're always different O&D, but the hotel is always the same. So what you do is you do a hotel only. Don't do air and hotel. Just do a hotel only. And for that, I wouldn't even waste my time here. I would just go in there. What I would do is go to Google. I always say start with Google. Go to Google. If your clients know what hotel they want, then you can contact the supplier and say, yes, my client would like to stay at Zuwali's Resort in South Africa. Or, you can, I just got distracted. Pardon me. This, I'm obsessed with red lights and red things. I'm sorry. So what you do is you have a hotel only contract, right? So you'll have, once you create a hotel only, then you do the air. You can do air in Skybird. You can send them an email and get a group contract. Let's say maybe you have the majority of your people coming out of Atlanta or St. Louis. Maybe you have 20 people coming out of St. Louis. If you have 10 or more people, then you can get an air group contract with our Air Consolidators. And then that will also help you with those 10 people that's coming out of St. Louis. But then you would have to go and you would have to book each individual air and add it to that hotel. That's what I did with family reunions. And that's extra money, guys, because this is where we have an opportunity to add commissions to the air when we're doing it through our Air Consolidators. So I would recommend that. That's the route that you take. Break the contract up into two, one hotel and of course the hotel will come with transportation and the features, whatever. If there's a safari tour or whatever tours are there, you'll be able to put that into the contract with the hotel, and then you'll just have an air contract that will be totally separate, but it'll be tied into the times, of course, the destination and all of that.
Okay.
So that's how I would recommend. But if you have like 20 or more people, I wouldn't even go online. I would just definitely call, especially if they know do they know the property?
No, they don't.
Okay, so do they know the area that they're going?
All they discussed with me is Johannesburg.
So what is the purpose of the trip? See, okay, so here's what you do. I know you're new. if you go to my YouTube page, go to YouTube and then go to OTM Travel Services, subscribe, of course. But if you go back to the beginning of the trainings, like maybe I started putting them on the internet, maybe in September, October, one of those months, you'll see in the beginning, because I did the training from the beginning when you first get started, how, what to do. If you go back to those, you'll see I talked about a customer profile form. And that customer profile form is what we use to help understand our clients' travel habits and preferences. Okay. I always start with that. Find out the 3 questions you always want to ask. Have you ever been there before? Yes or no? If yes, where have you stayed and did you like it? The reasons why you want to ask those questions, Adrienne, is because you don't want to send your clients to a place they've already went to, and if they didn't like it, they're probably not going to have the same experience. They're going to have a similar experience and not want to go back. So you want to have awareness of where they've been or where they've never been, and then you can send them there. So you have Johannesburg, and then you always have to find out the purpose of the trip. And if there are any special needs, any elderlies, because you want to make preparations and you want to notify suppliers and let them know when that email you send them, you want them to know that you have, maybe you have autism special needs, or maybe you have a wheelchair accessible special needs, or whatever the case may be, but you want to notify the supplier so that they can make preparations for your clients when they get there. It's no extra cost. It's just what they do. But that's the way for us to really know and understand our clients and better serve them. So that form will help you. Ask them, try to find out as many people who've been there. But mostly if the main core people have never been there, ask them the purpose of the trip and what they hope to accomplish. What do they want to experience when they take this trip? Okay, once you find those things out, Google, girl, Google. Go to Google, make Google your best friend. Find out about Johannesburg. These suppliers, like I said before, as you can see here, they have, you can go in here to South Africa, and they'll give you some information on it, on the facts of South Africa. If it's not enough for you, I would say go to Google. Like I said, Google is my best friend. I go to Google for everything. And I would put in Johannesburg, and I would Google activities in Johannesburg, 5-star hotels in Johannesburg, restaurants, 5-star restaurants in Johannesburg, or authentic restaurants in Johannesburg, or whatever the purpose of the trip. You want to go ahead and Google that and read the comments also. You want to read what other people have experienced. Those are real lives. People can't change those, so you can believe in those, and just gather information as much as you can, and then so when you speak with the supplier, when you send them that email, you'll have an idea of what to start with. Maybe you won't get it right the first time. When they send the results, you may not like it. You may want to try another. Send them another email saying, those properties are not suitable for my clients. Would you try these properties or whatever? And they'll work with you, and they'll help you. Their job is to help you get that package ready for your client in a timely manner with a great price. So, utilize them. But if you can't find what you're looking for in a supplier, always go to Google, guys, as long as you know your destinations, or even if you don't. But you have to know your destinations, because where you're going, you're going to Tahiti, South Pacific, wherever. But once you know where the destination is, then you can find a property there by just going to Google and start gathering information that way.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
Not from me. No.
Okay, cool beans. No more questions, guys? I think I'm going to leave the line open. So another destination place was Hawaii, and I wanted to come here. This is actually, I've completed all these certificates. These are the courses that I've completed so far with them. But resources. We were talking about resources earlier, marketing tools earlier. This is a great time, guys, to get up in here and get into trying to get some information for your clients, because once you're able to send them information, then you can go download. You can go to Media Center and you can download also. But they have marketing tools in here that you can posters and stuff that you can send to your clients. And invite them to join take a trip to Hawaii. There's also the templates right there. Of course, the blank templates. If you have a group and they want to get creative and send information about Hawaii out, then you can use those. As travel agents, you know, we have access to those. There's also an interactive map of every island, all the different islands. So this is great. There's also festivals and events, activities, and accommodations. I would say go to this website whenever you're booking. Before you go to a supplier, check out this website, get educated in it on the information there. Hawaii is a beautiful place, and there are several different islands, and there's several different things to do with all of these different islands. But if you know, you have an idea, like I told Adrienne earlier, if you have an idea of what your client's preferences are, then you're able to better service them, because then you know where to go and pull, you know, where to access the information that you can send to your clients. And like I said, you can send them. I have brochures and stuff that they actually sent me for Hawaii and for Royal Caribbean, and any supplier that I book with, I always send I'm old school, guys, so I'll make sure that they send me some kind of brochure in my hands so that I can look at it and have it and hold it and touch it and flip it. I always have something here for me to have, and, you know, maybe send in the mail for them, okay? So that is definitely what I want to share with you guys. It's an hour. I think we did great with the questions. We have more questions. I like questions. How can we post different trips on social media? Okay, Robert, so remember what I showed you guys in the presentation, and I will not go back to that. I will go, let's get rid of some of these bad boys right here. Skybird is a no-go. Let's go to One Source. Let's go to One Source. Yeah, why not? It's easy. I'm already like here. Oh, guys, if Skybird doesn't work, try Fairbuzz. Make sure you're registered. Go to Untitled Travel's chat. They're open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And once you see the little red tab in the bottom that says chat now or live chat, click on it, put your information in it, and ask your questions. So you want to send some information out to your clients on social media. Most suppliers have a sales and marketing tab, guys. So any of the suppliers that you go to will have a sales and marketing tab. So matter of fact, let's go explore VAX, since we use that a lot. And if you want to get out of FunJet or any of the suppliers, you always click on this VAX Vacation Access tab, and it'll bring you right back out to the front of the mall. I like that, the front of the mall. Resources. So you want to go to resources, and then you want to go to marketing. They changed theirs in here. I think it's right here. I have glasses on and still squinting, right? That's hilarious, guys. Okay, now this is for emails. Let me go back to what I was doing, because I know what this is effective here. Okay, let me make this a little bigger so you guys can see better. I don't know if you guys can see or not. I have eye issues seeing, so. So you want to go to sales and marketing, and you want to go to promotions or limited time, or maybe destination marketing tools. But let's go here, because these are current, guys. This is why I go here, because it's current. So you may want something for Princess Deals, the weekly deals. Click on there, and then when you scroll down, you'll see here, you'll see all, they have the different, this is a download of the summary offer. They have newsflash reduced fares now available, and it's a PDF. So more than likely, it'll have something that you can send to your clients. See, this is information that you can put out there to your clients so that they can see the rates for, but this is like too much information. I wouldn't put this out there to my clients. One second, let's go back. Is this the same thing again? Did I click on the same thing? Yes, sir, I did. 1 minute. Un momento. So like I showed you guys in the training before, if you go in here, sales and promotions, and then you go into limited time. These are the sales that are limited time, and you can pull them up. Okay, so this is one of them. You can put your information down here, contact your travel agent. You can send this out to social media. I actually have a lot more in here. Travel Agent Academy, if you go in there, there's also suppliers in there with marketing tools, but like I said, all suppliers have them. All suppliers have them. We just have to take some time to go in there and pull them up. Let's see. So you can go in here and check it out. To learn to use this tool in 5 minutes, booking and pre and post cruise. So you can click on there and take some time to go in there and learn it up. My hour is up. I think I'm excited that I actually did this an hour because you guys know I keep you for 2 hours usually, and I know you guys are like really tired and want to go home, go to sleep. Well, not go home. You're already home. You want to go into bed and go to sleep. Oh, great! I'm glad that I answered all of your questions. I'm so sorry. So Sonia, did you try going to Skybird to see if you could find the flights there? You did. Did you get through? Did you get through to Skybird? I mean, not Skybird. Fairbuzz. I'm sorry, Fairbuzz. So you can log into Untitled Travel tomorrow if you're not registered, and go into the chat and register yourself to use Fairbuzz. They're air consolidators, just like Skybird. I just use Skybird a lot, and you can also add commissions to your bookings with them. So I just don't feel like they have the inventory that Skybird has, and that's why I use Skybird. They're very flexible, and though they were having some issues because yesterday when I purchased that ticket, it was at 9:45 that I sent the PNR over to them with the customer's information, and they did not issue the ticket until 1:30 after I sent 2 emails to them. So I think that they were having some technical difficulties from yesterday. So it's not surprising to me that you just couldn't log in. But I don't know. I logged in. So you didn't get as far as I got? Let's go back. Why can't I hear you, Sonia? I was able to hear Adrian. Wait a minute, I see you here. Sonia, are you there? The line is open for you. All you have to do is unmute your phone and speak. Well, I unmuted you already, so you can just talk into it. She's still texting. I love it. Okay, let's go back to Skybird and see. Maybe if I put another destination in. Not mute. You're not muted. Let's see. Yeah, you're unmuted, so you can speak. You're muted on your end. Let's go into Skybird. Someone said in the chat, I heard someone suggested another destination. It was Oh, that's a St. Louis to California, Sonia. Okay. So let's go to STL to California, LAS. Which one? Which LAX or John Wayne or Orange County? Something. Nobody goes to California in March. There's nothing going on. Not just kidding. There's lots going on in March. Are you kidding me? There's always something going on in Cali. I love Cali. Cali is the place. Oh, you want to come back Tuesday. You don't want to come back Monday. Everyone comes back on Monday. You have a better travel time, travel experience. You come back when no one's traveling. I love to travel on off-peak time. John Wayne, now you say something, girl. Let's see what Skybird is doing. They're horrible right now. Let me stop. I'm being recorded. I love Skybird. They're awesome. They really are. I always talk about Skybird in all my training. Well, they are. Yay, they work. So I'm sorry. I don't know what you're doing. Let's go through Skybird. So talk to me, Sonia. You made me pull this up. Oh, you said John Wayne. What is John Wayne's code again? What is the code? What is the airport code for John Wayne? I'm falling off. I used to know all of these on the top of my head when I worked for Vacation Express. Okay, I don't have my list with me. Okay, so guys, this is what we do. I told Adrienne, Google is my friend. I use Google for everything. Oh, actually, no, there's I shared this with you guys before. Let's go to my, I have a, right here, Hub of the World, airports. And this is what I use when you can't find an airport code. And you guys want to go ahead and take note of it. world-airport-codes.com. And then you just go in here and you type John Wayne. And they'll give you the code in Orange County. Okay? So it's SNA. Or KSNA. SNA. Okay. Let's get rid of one source and go back to Skybird. There we go. See that? That's how you do that, guys. I might have to go in, get out of it and go back and let's see if the same flights come up. My glasses feel like it's a bit twisted. Okay, so we have, there's no non-stops. All of them are one-stops. And it's leaving, and as you can see here, Sonia, can you see me? Oh, can I see you? 1 second. Let me pull the camera up. You know, I don't like to see myself, so. Hi. Why can't I hear you? I don't know. I can read lips. Let's see here. Let me see what I can do on my end. Why is it not? You're allowed to speak. We can't hear you. You can hear me? Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. Okay, so I'll keep the chat up and you tell me. No, these are not charter flights. These are actually published fares right here. So this is pretty much United Airlines. These are the flight times. These are the dates. And this is the return going back. This is the one we actually is going from St. Louis to Denver and Denver to Santa Ana. And then, of course, the return is on the 24th, Santa Ana to San Francisco to St. Louis. So then you would select this one. Okay, let's say that's the one that you want. You want to select that one, and then this will be your itinerary for that trip. And this is what I always tell agents to always check passenger credit card. This is where you're able to increase your commissions. Keep in mind that they charge a fee. There's a 2%, I believe, fee for change for increasing your commissions. So if you increase your commissions, make sure that if you increase your commissions, why is that such a tongue twister? If you increase your commissions, guys, make sure that you check it with the market rate. Go to United or go to Delta or whatever the carrier is. Go to that site and see what this particular flight number is, the cost of it, before you play yourself to your clients, okay? Check on the flight numbers, 0606 or 0209. Check on those flight numbers and see what the total trip is before you decide to increase your commissions. I am not big on it, but however, we are in the business of making money, and so if you see an opportunity out there, I would recommend that you do that. But so let's say those flights are like $500, and Sonia's like, you know what, I'm gonna make a little $100 on this because it's $500 over there, and I'm still giving it to her for $427. I'm still gonna make a $96.50 commission. Like I said, I made $300 on one flight last August. And then you want to come down here and check that I have read. If your clients do not want travel protection, of course, you keep it no. If they do want travel protection, then you want to hit yes. But then again, if they do, that you want to definitely check travel insure because it's 20% commission. And then you hit continue. This is going to summarize everything that you've just selected. And some airlines wouldn't allow you to do increase your commissions, and I think that's what's going on here. Some airlines won't let you do it. And so they're saying it's a merchant fee of $3.50 that they're going to charge you. Let's see what happens here. Oh, I forgot to check something, I think, under here. Selected flight not available. We worked hard to provide it. So the flight's not available. So this is the information that came up with Skybird, and that's why we couldn't proceed, right? So you want to go back. You want to modify. And find another airline. Let's go back to the summary. Questions. I like questions. Are those charter flights? No, they're not. No, that's an old question. Okay. So let's try Delta because United is just not there. So now we have Delta flight number 0164 and 1785 going, and then 1939 and 1308 coming back. And these are the flight times. It's going to Minneapolis, St. Paul, and then it leaves there. There's a gap. It arrives at 7 o'clock, and then 45 minutes later, it's going to go to John Wayne. And then, of course, it leaves at 8:45, arrives into Minneapolis at 2:20. About 40 minutes later, it's leaving to go back to St. Louis, so we can select this one and see what happens. Let's see if we can get Sonia some money. I see questions, but I don't see questions. 1 second. I'm obsessed with the red thing, guys. I wish you guys would talk, well, except for Sonia, because I understand what she's going through. All the rest of you guys go in the queue. And, I see in the queue. You're here. I see you. Hi, Marquita.
Hi.
How are you?
Wonderful. How about yourself?
Super fantastic. Bubblicious.
That's amazing.
What's your question, honey?
I asked, you already answered it. I was asking whether those charter flights, because I saw GoJet. So is that like, those are the smaller planes? I'm taking it. Those are the smaller planes.
Where did you see GoJet, girl?
Back there on the list for United. It had next to it like it was
operated by.
Mm-hmm.
It was just operated by GoJet.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see if this one is available now. This is a Delta one, and she's bound to make $96. Yeah. So Sonia just got a $96 commission here by finding this flight. So now this is a PNR that you'll be creating for your clients, Sonia. So then you'll go ahead and put their information in here. I'm putting yours. You want to make sure that you put your email address always. As you can see, mine's always in there. You want your contact information here, but you want your passenger's information right here, okay? Not your information. Let me not put Sonia, passenger's information. Right there. And then their date of birth, their sex, their gender. Right here, you want to definitely go in there and you want to see if there are, like I am particular with my meals, and if they're doing, well, this is local, but international, you definitely want to go in there and find your client's preferences. I go all the way for my clients, guys. If they're Delta miles, you want to go ahead and select that and put it in there. If they have a seat preference and they want window seat, you go ahead and select that as well. And, of course, if there are special services, you know, the bassinet or some special services, you want to go ahead and do that there and notify the airlines that your clients are very special and they have special needs. And then you hit continue. If I hit continue, it's just going to kind of populate a PNR, and we're not booking. So you guys know how to take it from here. With Skybird, it's a little different. With Skybird, you have to have a credit card authorization form, which you can get from them. But what happens is once you put the information in here, it'll send a PNR, which is a passenger name record. It will send you an email with a PNR, and then what you do is you look over that PNR. It looks identical to a ticket, guys, but it's not a ticket. It doesn't have the ticket number in the bottom issued, and I can't really show you, or maybe I can. But you have to complete the process before they send you the official one with the number, the ticket number, and it's ticketed. So the PNR is not ticketed. It looks identical to a ticket that you can travel with, but it's not ticketed. Once you fill out the credit card authorization form, you send the front and the back of your client's credit card and a picture of their driver's license to Skybird in that reply to that PNR that they sent you with the attachments. And, you know, they'll process it right away, send you the ticketed confirmation, you forward it on to your clients. Very simple. You get your commissions. Now, with your commissions, Sonia, here is what I would recommend you do. I would recommend you, when you do the customer credit card authorization form, Skybird's credit card authorization form, you want to itemize everything right here. You want to put the total amount of the flight was $327. And that you added $100, and out of that you earn $96.50, and the rest goes to the merchant fee. You want to itemize it so that they can know to pull that and note it when they send IntelliTravel the commissions check, and then IntelliTravel would know to take their 70 or 80% out of the $96.50 because they've already deducted the merchant fee that they charge you for increasing the commissions. But you want to itemize that. I just do that for protection. Prevention is better than cure in my book, and so I do those things so that I don't have to go through, well, my commissions are incorrect. Nope, I itemized every single detail so that you can know exactly what is what, and you'll be able to disperse my commissions appropriately. Any questions? I think we're finished with this one, I think. Did someone else have a question that I didn't answer? Marquita, did you have a question I didn't answer?
No, you were excellent.
Cool beans. You know, since I went over 20 minutes, I might as well. Oh, Mary. Hi there, Mary. Hi, sorry, Marquita. Mary. Hi, Mary.
My question is, I haven't booked any trips yet, okay? But how do you...
Why not? No, just kidding. Just kidding.
How do you add the travel insurance versus clicking the add trip insurance, which shows up on the page?
Okay, so what you do is you go into IntelliTravel and you go into Travel Insured. Once you go into travel insured, you want to get it. You're going to get a quote. Oh, I don't get it. We don't get along. Right here, these two right here, me and travel insured, we don't get along at all. I do not like logging in to them. But once you go in, and you don't really have to go. You don't have to log in. I don't think you can get a quote. Once you go in there, you get a quote. I have a presentation with them. Once you go in there, it'll ask you for the state that your client lives in. Let's say it's Georgia. You put Georgia in, and it's going to ask you for the total amount of your client's package. So once you go into your supplier and you find that, let's say, I was in VAX. Did I close VAX out? I did. Let's say the package that we found for your client was $1,200 per person. Then you want to put that $1,200 in there, and what it'll do is it'll generate 3 different quotes for you. You select the most appropriate one. Most likely, every client that's going to purchase travel protection will want to cancel for no reason, which I would recommend anyway. And then once you get that, once you put in the amount of your client's package and where they're from and their age, it will generate a policy plan estimating the amount that your client will pay. And then you can send that to them. You can send them that particular one saying, this is your plan and this is what will be added. It'll be $79. Like every $1,000 is like 40, anything under $1,000 usually is like $49, $59. And then once you start going over 1,000, it's usually like $79 to $99. But it's really not that expensive to add travel protection, and it's so worth it. So I always recommend that, you definitely add it. Let's see here.
So it's actually like a separate policy, but it'd be added. You add it to the
It actually is a separate policy. Here it is. Here it is. This is exactly what I just explained. So it'll ask you for, let's say, what state do you want me to put in?
Indiana.
Okay. So let's put in Indiana. And what are the dates they're traveling?
You could put June 15th to.
That always comes up.
That's a Friday. Fridays are not good to travel on, are they?
Huh?
Fridays are a busy day for travel, right?
I didn't hear you.
I said, are Fridays busy days to travel? You want to pick like a less busy travel day? Is that what you said you try to do?
Yeah, I always recommend Thursday through Tuesday,
okay.
or sometimes during the week, but a lot of people can't do during the week. But if you can't, Thursday to Monday or Thursday to Tuesday, if you can, enjoy your trip and, get one extra day. So what they'll do, this will always come up, guys, and you can read it. I've read it so many times, but you'll get a chance to read it when you go in. Every single time it comes up. It can be very annoying, but it's important, so you have to read it. So then you put your traveler's age in there. Let's say that they're 56 years old, and the cost of the trip was $1,260. And then you can get a quote. Let's read some messages while it's populating. Okay, so these are the 3 quotes that they'll have: Worldwide Trip Protector Plus, worldwide. And you see, like I said, as soon as you go over 1,000, it goes a little higher up, 79 to 109 or something like that. But you have the Worldwide Trip Protector Plus, Worldwide Trip Protector, and then the Worldwide Protector Lite. And, of course, all of them, they break down all of the different benefits right here, the price plan and the benefits. For you, that you could explain, make sure that all the things that your clients are requesting are in each plan before you send it to them.
Okay.
And then you can save a quote, email a quote, or you can get more plan details, or you can purchase it. But what you would do is, based on this information, is how they came up with the plan for the insurance. And then you just add the $100 to the $1,260 and let your clients know, with the travel protection, with the Worldwide Trip Protector Plus, your package will be $1,370, or whatever it'll be, whatever the total will be, with the insurance added to it. But I always recommend that you send information. Like they always highly recommend that you email a quote. I always say email it to yourself before you send it to your client. Never put your client's information in here. So you would want to put your information in there, your client's name, but your email, and hit send, so that it sends it to you and then you send it to them. If the insurance is not paid in full, will they get all their money back if the hotel is non-refundable? The insurance has to be paid in full, and that's what it is, the $79. In order to have confirm the policy, you're going to have to get your client's credit card number and get on the line with Travel Insured and pay that $79 or that $100 or how much ever it is, and then they'll email you a policy that you can send to your clients. And once that package is paid for, the travel protection will be paid automatically, but the travel protection has to be paid in order for it to be purchased and complete. You can't pay monthly on it.
Thank you.
If the hotel is non-refundable, that is where you're going to have to read the policies and procedures of that particular hotel, because most of the times travel protection protects the package in some way. And if they get it depends on the plan that they get. If the plan covers cancel for no reason, that's a touchy and sticky situation. If a hotel policy is non-refundable, then you would want to definitely dive into that, elaborate, ask them questions, ask them how a travel protection plan will go against or protect the client based on the non-refundable policy. This is where we have to get to the nitty-gritty with the suppliers when it comes to non-refundable and travel protection. The two kind of can be like, so you want to make sure that you're doing the right thing for your client. You would want to ask the suppliers if there's a non-refundable special or a non-refundable package, which most hotels are not non-refundable. There is a deadline, and if you go past the deadline, then there are penalties. But most of them, they do give some kind of refund. So, but that's a great question. I would definitely dive into asking questions with the supplier in reference to travel protection, especially if you purchase it from Travel Insured as opposed to their all-in-one, like VAX of, FunJet have the all-in-one that's tied in. You would want to ask the question before you hit that button. If the property is non-refundable, you want to hit that button. You want to ask the question. Cool. Let's see, any more questions? I see you, girl. Any other questions? I have one question pending. Okay. Great. So if we don't have any more questions, we will be wrapping it up. I still went over an hour. I could never go an hour. I'm a talker, and you guys are not even talkers because you guys are, Sonia, if you were live, girl, we'd be talking. And Adrienne, you guys are great. You guys are great. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I want you guys to be more interactive. I don't want you guys to be afraid to ask questions. That's why I'm kind of free. And, this is travel. So you have to be open and sociable. And no question is a silly question because we're all learning. And we have to gather as much information. And we learn from each other when we have open dialogue. Like, that's why I love the Q&A, so that we can definitely communicate, ask questions, whatever questions you may want to ask. Oh, that's my email. I didn't mean to go there. Yeah, but take a note of this, guys. This is a great site to have, to pull up and save in your bookmark, because you want to make sure that you keep it there. Well, if this is it for them, if you guys don't have any other questions, we'll be wrapping it up. Thank you guys for joining again this week. We will be here again next week, same time, same place. Different information. Since this was a short presentation, I'm going to definitely pull what I was going to share with you guys tonight. I'll pull it next week and we'll dive into it. And if you guys definitely go to YouTube, go to OTM Travel Services and subscribe so that you can get the notifications when I upload. I'm going to be uploading some other information from time to time that will help us when it comes to increasing our clientele and increasing our commissions. That's my goal, to help you guys make more money and build your business up and be unique and bring all of your natural skills out and apply them to your travel business, whatever that is. And that's what makes us unique, because, you know, you may be in a special field, or you may have a special skill, and that's what you want to definitely merge with your travel business. Like I said, you might be an artist, or you might be some person that makes creative things, or, you know, make funky glasses, make some with a cruise ship or something. I don't know, just get creative and get it out there and let it be conversation piece, because this is a relationship business, and you want to be personal with your clients. You want them to trust you and like you and see that you care for them and you're willing to do anything in your power to make it happen for them. So that's, you know, that's what we have to do as agents. That's what we have to really, really love what we do, and so that we can be successful. So that is it for tonight. I will talk to you guys till midnight. And so have a great evening. Thanks again for joining me, and we will do this again next week. Take care. Have a wonderful evening.